YouTube, what's good? It's your guy, Not Your Average Trucker. I'm gonna start this video off by saying a fool and his money are soon parted. You might have also heard it as a fool and his money are easily parted. Either way, the gist of what that means is, if you're not that bright, it don't really matter how much money you have, because you will figure out a way to blow it, right? Y'all know I start posting videos, what was that, 2018, maybe 2019, somewhere around there, right? I had a video previously about factoring companies, right? And how I've never factored. I've had my authority since 2007, never factored a single load ever. I don't do quick pay. You know, I had a video about all that. Anyway, I get comments all the time for current videos and old videos. Not Your Average Trucker, hey man, which dispatch service do you recommend? Not Your Average Trucker, which dispatch service do you use? Not Your Average Trucker, I'm a new dispatcher, check me out. All of this, right? And I'm gonna say again, fool and his money. And I'm gonna say again, fool and his money are easily departed. Simple. I get hit up by a lot of guys that's single owners, right? They have their own authority. They got one truck. They got one trailer. Or God forbid, they got one truck and they just trying to do power only. And they always asking me where they should go to for a dispatch service. And the question I ask them is, my man, what is it that you think some dispatch service can do for you that you absolutely cannot do for yourself? What is it? You think they got access to more freight? You think they got more customers than you? Break it down for me, because at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but in all aspects of life, when you call yourself an entrepreneur, right? The objective of being an entrepreneur is to put more money and keep more money in your pocket than humanly possible, right? Meaning, I want to profit more than I want to lose. I want to keep more of that pocket, more of that money in my pocket than spreading it out to the people out here, right? And they never had, nah man, you know, these dispatch companies, man, they stay on top of the new regulations for trucking. They have a lot of relationships with brokers and shippers. I'm like, okay, so if they have these relationships with brokers and shippers, when they book these loads, are they booking them on your authority, or are they booking them under their own authority? Oh, they're gonna book them under my authority. Okay, so again, what is it that this dispatch service is doing for you that you cannot do for yourself? Like, you have this myth of, just because they call themselves a dispatch service, or just because they tell you they have more relationships with whoever than you do, the question still remains, regardless of that relationship, are they booking that load under your authority or theirs? Because if they're booking it under your authority, help me understand how they're doing something you can't do. Because if they got to book it under your authority, then I'm assuming whoever this broker is, whoever this shipper is, blah, 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 has to approve you as a carrier, right? Which means that that same phone call or that same email that this dispatch service is sending out, help me understand why you can't do that yourself. I tell people all the time, 15 of them trucks on the road, and it's all me. I tell people all the time, I have a carrier and I'm a broker. I'm one man and I still make it happen. So help me understand why you, as a one truck, one trailer guy, think that you need to hire some third party in order to book freight. Help me understand, because I ain't got it. But what I do got is a fool and his money are easily departed. Never fails. I make a video, my phone rings every time. But anyhow, I'll say it again for the millionth time. A fool and their money, it's easy to separate the two. Because at the end of the day, you get your authority, you got one truck, I don't care if you got 5 trucks. Unless you hiring your nephew because you're trying to keep the money, you know, in the family or something, it's absolutely no reason for you to be reaching out to some bootleg ass third party to book loads for you, because they don't have anything that you can't do yourself. I guarantee that. I put my life on that. A lot of these dudes is this, hot air. Yeah, man, I'm a dispatch service, man. I can keep your trucks rolling. They ain't gonna do nothing but hit them same low boys that you can hit yourself, dog. And at the end of the day, it takes less than an hour a day to book freight, right? I mean, less than an hour, dog. If you already got a load today, you picking up a load in Charlotte that's going to Cleveland, Ohio, while your ass is at that dock getting loaded, you could be looking for your load for tomorrow, or vice versa. Some people is a whole week out. It ain't gonna take you but an hour a day to book your own truck, dog, or book your own trucks, plural. There's no reason for you to be reaching out to some third party, giving them whatever they charging you, 5-10% to book a freaking load that you can book yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up giving this dude thousands of dollars a week. For what, dog? Because you think it's hard to pick up a phone or shoot an email to a broker, or you think it's hard to try to attract your own customers, or you think paperwork is hard. Like, I don't even understand half the bullshit that people comment to me on these videos on how impossible it is to do stuff yourself. You know, when I look at my phone, it's telling me that the current year is 2021. Everything in life is about working smarter, not harder. Some people was like, yeah, well, that's why I hired dispatch service, because I'm working smarter, not harder. Nah, you're giving away money, dum-dum. I mean, there's millions. I scale that back a little bit. There's several accounting software out here designed for truckers. I tell you all the time, I use truckingoffice.com. I've been using them for a long ass time. I don't even remember when I started. You put your load in there, it keeps up with your IFTA miles, it keeps up with your fuel purchases, it keeps up with everything, dog. Like, you ain't even got to think about it, and it costs $20 a month. There's other programs out here similar to that are cheaper. There's some that are more. My point is, all you people that are giving away money to third-party hustlers, because that's all they are. Anybody out here bragging about being a dispatcher ain't doing nothing, dog, but taking your money. They ain't doing nothing that you can't do yourself, but your silly ass is giving the money away. So for the millionth time, today is August, what is today? 29th, 2021. Stop asking me about dispatch services, dog. And if you a dispatcher, don't ever message me about being a dispatcher, because I think that shit is super goofy. Super goofy, dog. That's like me, you understand, I'm married. Me and my wife been together long ass time, who knows, over a decade. That's like me hiring somebody to plan dates for us, you understand? Yo, man, I'm gonna use the date service to, you know, so every day of the week they can plan an itinerary for me and my wife. That's how goofy having a dispatcher is. Unless you a large fleet and it's just, you cannot maintain it yourself, you got 10 plus trucks, I can get it. Hire somebody to book freight for your trucks, keep your trucks moving. But at the same time, dog, that's something you can do yourself. And then I love the guys that's like, nah, man, I'm trying to scale my business. That's the new hot term people like using to make you think they know what the hell they talking about, or make you think they just so big business. Get out of here, clown. You scaling your business by giving money away? Because if you ain't a driver, you're not the driver, so you're paying somebody to drive. A lot of these dudes is paying factoring companies. Then on top of that, they got all kinds of expenses for your truck and trailer payments that they making monthly. plus they hiring a dispatcher. I don't want to hear that scale bullshit, because it just sounds to me like on multiple levels you giving money away. I don't care what kind of hustler you think you are, or what kind of super duper entrepreneur you think you are, or you earning in your leisure and all that. The objective of any entrepreneur is to still keep more of that bread in your pocket than in somebody else's pocket. And something as simple as booking a freaking load, my man, there's nothing stopping you from doing that yourself. I don't care what you got going on. Because like a lot of people that know me, I do real estate, I do trucking, I do brokerage, I own a fucking pizza franchise. I got a lot going on, a lot of paper coming my way, a lot of business coming my way. But at the end of the day, I still manage to book my trucks myself. I still manage to get contracts myself. I still manage to broker freight out myself. And it ain't nobody out here busier than me. Plus I got a wife and 4 kids. Like, come on, dog. So for all y'all out there that's a small fleet, 1 truck, 2 truck, 3 truck, book the freight yourself, man. Stop giving money away. The same speech I give you when I say why not the factor, how that money adds up over the course of a year. Likewise, you're using a freight dispatch service and you giving money away to some dude that's just making, he's probably spending less than an hour a day, dog, booking your trucks. And you giving this man, who knows the percentage, $1,000 load, you giving this man 10% or 5%. For what? Didn't take him 5 minutes to book this dang on load, but he made $100 off your silly ass. But that's on you. It's your guy, not your average trucker. Sorry to rant and rave, but it is what it is. Y'all be easy, you heard?